been muted this entire time. This is making things go off to a fantastic start. So let me rewind what I said and you all didn't hear at home. Okay, let's go and just... Hi there! Welcome to my show. A show that you can now hear my words as I speak to you through the ear holes. Yes, adventurous, a very adventurous show. Amazing adventures, to be exact, where I'll be going every week around this time, 6:30 CST, streaming from my living room here. A new thing, a new series. Yes. Hi, Asra! Oh, man. This show is what I've been wanting to do for a while, and for those who are just tuning in or are watching this after the fact, and also like many of the people who hit play and heard absolutely nothing for the first 30 seconds, this show is, well, an adventure show. A show where I'm going to be playing all of my favorite adventure fantasy games here on Monday. Starting with today, this inaugural taping stream, frankly, kind of test run to see if everything's working, because I made all the assets in a matter of days when I got the idea like 2 weeks ago. And totally didn't have, of course, a slew of tech issues before I hit start. Because it wouldn't be, a new stream without a few tech issues. New character time? Honestly, that's a good question there, Asra. Because I've been thinking about that a lot, what to really do with, what is a stream if it doesn't have tech issues? Right? Right, yes. What is like one of my streams without tech issues? And what is a stream with just me? Yes. Which I even forgot to do, like, hey, hi, Flintworth, hello. I'm the schmuck who runs this channel. What is a stream without my dear wife, who's normally here streaming with me on Thursdays, which you should totally come hang out with us with Haunted Hangouts. Same time, just different day, and with one extra person. My beloved wife, Jade, who is, frankly, a lot hotter than me, for reasons. But, to your question, Asra. Final Fantasy XIV. Big MMO. Big, going on for years. Starting with Realm Reborn way back in, God, what was it, like 2011? Almost a decade ago now. Over a decade, rather. God, I can't do time today. Oh boy, do not get me started on that hot. That's right, because you actually have met them in person there, Asra. Asra, by the way, for those who don't know it, good friend of mine, lives over in merry old London. No, more north of it. I didn't even bother with the accent. But, no, they usually have joined me in my other streams as well, and they're very cool and very funny. I will fight you. Yeah. But, what was I even going to say? Yes! Final Fantasy XIV. Going on for ages. I've started playing about, 3-4-ish years ago during the pandemic. I had just gotten done playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Found myself going, oh my god, I want to play part 2. When's that coming out? Okay, come out in a bit. I just been to kind of, keep me tied over. I'll go check out this award-winning MMO with free to play up to its first award-winning expansion, Heavensward, now to Stormblood. I've insensibly been playing for countless hundreds of hours, up straight through Dawn Trail, which just dropped a few months ago. And, and the thing is, I know I am not alone in the streamers out there who have been played through this game that, what do they can bring, to the table that's fresh and new? Well, here's what I have in mind. We're going to go bring out my old classic character I've been playing all this time. I'll go, and let's do some New Game Plus, Yeah. I'm not doing from the very new start, because heavens to Betsy, I have way too many alts as it is, that I really don't need to start another character. I really, really don't. And frankly, there are things that I've been interested to do on my main account that I want to do again. So we're going through New Game Plus with my main character, Grania Mordillo. Yes, my 7-foot tall Rogadin, which most people in the fandom call Femrose. I know you can't hear the game, I haven't turned on the sound yet, and that's for reasons. But you guys are about to start the proper. I can get the audio in there, and boop. Yes, I am a very big woman. In game. Because that's another thing. I looked online at, all the people who currently stream this game or like big time content creators of Final Fantasy XIV. Typically, all of them play the shorter races. They play Lalafels. They play Makotes. Essentially all the cuter ones. Where's our buff ladies? Where are the people who are, playing the quote, Steven Universe? I pull out my headphones. Who are people playing, as the tough, rugged gals? Femrose is my name of my game. Steven Audit, Lalafell Master Race. Yes, I do. I'm not saying I don't respect the potato Master Race, because oh boy, some of them are playing some of the most devious characters in the entire game. But oh hey Liz, but where is the row representation? And that's what I'm going to be here for. That's what I intend to do, and that's what we're going to start with today. So, all of my people out there in the great wide cyberverse, meet my lady, my gal, my 7-foot tall femro, Grania Mordillo. Grania, after the Irish pirate, most famously known as Grace O'Malley, and Mordillo after my favorite Tales of Vesperia character, Rita Mordillo. What's the Sasra? I wish I can make a row. I'm just sad I can't make one that looks good to me. Well, that's because you're not choosing the right settings, in my opinion. Because I have so many of the Rose characters out there. Here, I'm going to go back to the character creator real quick, just so you can see what I mean here. So many ephemeral players I've seen online go for a very distinct facial shape that breaks it like hard and way too rugged. So, let's see here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, Rogadin, female. Okay. Lady Rogue with the sea wolves. Give me that face. There we go. See, this is what I currently use. That face, number 4. Look at that. Nice, softer complexion. Curvy. I mean, nice. I'm not saying curves into yes, the boba, but more so, it's not too angular like a statue, like what the other ones are. Like the one you see all the time on players. This one right here. This face you see all the time online with the sharp, angular eyes, which yes is a good look. I will give them that good look. But it's looks so angry, so ferocious. And then you have this one, looks kind of like you're tired and just got out of bed. You occasionally see this one. I kind of like this complexion now, but for me, I love this kind of soft yet serious look, which I think is like quintessential, to what makes a great femro. But that's just my opinion. Wish I could. Let's say, to be fair, I haven't taken a look at them since the updates. We have, well, yeah. Well, here you go. There's, a bit of the facial expression. In fact, let's do this real quick. I'm curious, do I have one of my old versions of Grania? Let's see. I got so many of them saved. Let's use this one. There we go. Yeah, that's Grania basically now. Eye colors are now the same. RP reasons why I had different colors. I said at one point I wanted her to be like, oh, she's blind in one eye. But I decided with the update to the graphics, it kind of loses that kind of like blue, dusty-eyed effect. But I remember my first Grania had, like, basically that complexion, the same amount of scars, because I kind of liked a little bit of the cut-upness to it. That's the Grania I remember, yeah, with the longer hair. But you actually were here, I don't know if you remember this, Asura, because you've been around long enough since to see me with the original hairstyle. But back in the day, I used to rock this, where is it? Where is the original hair for Grania? There it is. Oh, is that it? I don't think that's it. Where is it? Nope. Don't worry, good folks. For those who are being patiently waiting, there is a point to this. Because I think it's kind of funny now in hindsight that I thought this was a good choice. Is that it? No. I think... No. There it is! Yeah. This is the original hair for Grania. I just love like the spiky look. But the problem with this style, though, is I played for most of the first parts of the game with a goddamn mullet! Yeah. My original hairstyle from my big, strong, awesome gal was a goddamn mullet. Oh, I mean, it looks not really a mullet, but it's essentially like an anime mullet. I know. But after many years playing, I have the tough pirate gal I have now. Back in the early Fireborn days, that's right. I used to be part of the same FC as you with Fireborn. For those who don't know, free companies are basically the name for guilds in Final Fantasy XIV. But about character creation, let's go and get into New Game Plus. Because I'm curious, honestly, because I've played this for so long now that it's been ages since I did any of the AIR stuff. Yes, adventure! Good go. Let's start from the beginning. And I wonder if they will let me... if they will, like, scale everything up to my current level. You know what I mean? Because they do that sometimes. Let's keep this. I'm going to see if I actually get experience from this first. Let's see. New Game Plus. Abandoned Chapter. Oops. Also, I'm grinding my last minute weekly tomes. About to be watching on the side. That's fine. Yes, please. Watch along. That's the point of these little hangout streams. To kind of, hang out with me, talk. Maybe enjoy me in game if you want there, Asura. But here we go. Part 1. In the beginning, Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It is here that one adventurous journey begins. Through power, fame, and fortune all beckon. This intrepid soul is destined for greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, you'll walk the path of a hero, of a warrior of light. Alright. I believe this is now. Oh, Game Plus mode. Alright. It must rebuild. Do I get to see cutscenes, or is it just... Huh. Alright, well. Looks like we're going to Uldal. That just might. Depends on how long it takes to get these last 118 tomes. What are you collecting there, Asura? Tomes, by the by, are collectible you can get in-game to go kinds of fun equipment. Now let's see if I did this right. Can you not see the text box? You can't see the text box. Good. I don't want to have people's words pop up and get me delisted. Let's see here. So you apparently don't get to watch the opening cutscenes from this, which is kind of a bummer. You know what? Let's get to the end. Because if we're going to do this a proper New Game Plus, we need to see the opening cutscene. I mean, to me, it's just like a part of the experience. Also, can we just get a quick moment to just acknowledge how wonderful, like, all the different outfits here? Although I probably shouldn't stand too long in this area. I mean, actually, Kirby can't see what I'm looking at. Look at all the outfits. Look at all the wonderful outfits. These glams is the word in here. But, I'm not sure how well you can hear it in the background, but Jade is currently playing the game as well in the other room. And their static is just going all kinds of whack. We'll have to go to the end to play those, if I remember correctly. Exactly there, Malik. By the way, hi! I'm loving seeing people from my own FC popping in. You got Liz, you got Malik, who does streaming as well. So go check out their stuff. Malik, remind me, are you on YouTube or is it just Twitch? Oh, yeah, let's go open this up. Come on! You do hear her? That's amazing. Command, unavailable new game plus mode. You mean, okay. That's fine. That's fine! Can I... Disband. Yes. Cool. Can I just not even see the first stuff from here? Dawn Trail Chronicles. A new era begins. Nope. Is it impossible to see the opening video? I think it is. I can't even... Let's see. Nope. Give me out. Alright, no. Alright. So, can't see the lead up to Grania getting into the city. Okay, in that case, I'll fill you in. The game starts with our intrepid character riding up, kind of like Skyrim style, to your chosen starting city. In my case, Uldal, the home to all Lalafells and all kinds of merchants and gladiators and not totally shifty things going on behind the scenes with the rich. There's a way it's just in an odd spot. Okay. I mean, there's like the opening cinematic, but mouse stream to both now since Twitch allows it. So Twitch does allow to both. I've been worried about that. I've been thinking about doing multi-streaming. I probably should do that soon. But anyway, I actually want to get actually to the gaming proper because I've eaten up enough time. So here we go, New Game Plus. But yes, we ride into town, Skyrim style. We come in and get directed towards here, the Adventurers Guild. What is that? Shifting Sands. I always forget the name of this place. But for those who are on my server, which is Mateus, which is the RP server. Yes, it's the Quicksand. That's what it is. Gosh, I forget about the name of the Quicksand. The Quicksand is a hotspot for role-playing all kinds of totally not PG-13 icky aka stuff. So that's why I'm very happy I covered the chat right now. But, to say we get directed to the Quicksand, are pointed to Mamodi, the proprietress of this place and of the Adventurers Guild, and are told to, hey, register with them. Okay. Oh, again, how are you finding our final doll, then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Uldal are one thing, but the wilds of Thanland, that's another altogether. I know a book you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Uldal Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The Dispatch Yard's over in central Thanland. Just head out the doors across the hall, and you'll see the Gate of Null staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the walls, though. More they care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Okay. Let's go begin our first quest. Out. To meet Papashan. Now, for those who don't know the game too well, the game's currently celebrating its anniversary, and I gotta say, I cannot get enough of just how they decorate the city and fireworks show in all the major towns. That's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Anyway, let's venture forth. Opening cutscene is under. Oh. All right. Apparently there is a Rogadin admirer in my midst. Let's see. How How are you finding your fine little doll? I've seen exactly 13 different sets of cheeks, and I'm not talking about the face. That is so on point, Asura. Yeah, we got to see this under side quest for your starting city. Really? Okay, let's go do that real quick. Because I would like to show that cutscene, if I can. But thank you for looking up there, Zai. As I know them, or Malakir. Words. Let's go here. I'm determined to get this on camera. I'm not sure if it's worth it, seeing as I already kind of like covered it, but still, I want to make sure that for posterity, it's on this recording. Because who knows, some of you guys watching this after the fact who haven't played this game before might want the context. And I'm also kind of curious to see how it looks with the updated visuals that the game got with the latest expansion drop. So okay, so I think I need to drop out or suspend, do game plus again, suspend. Get all on the new journey and side quest. Some dungeons. So that's story. So this. No. There we go. Ha! Where's Udal? We're doing that. There we go. Good. Ha! There it is. Cool. Now, let's enjoy the show. Ah, space. The final frontier. These are the journeys of the Starship Grania. Her mission, to travel to strange new worlds, to go where no Rogan has gone before. Da, 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 da.
Here, feel.
Here, feel the magical glowing orb. Nah, I shouldn't do that. I mean, yeah, the sheer number of like times these words come off throughout the rest of the game is crazy.
Here, feel, think.
Cool. I've gone Super Saiyan, and apparently have changed classes. Did I win? Evidently I did. Now, if only it would let me play them all at once. But real quick, I mean, the whole hear, feel, think motto of this game. I joked often, you know, playing it growing over the last 3 years, but it's wild how Yoshi P, the writer and one of the head writers and head directors, the head director of the whole thing, works that in ways you go like, oh man, that has big lore meaning in the long run. It's wild. Whew. Anyway, scene 2. No, God damn it. There we go. Boop. Hey, you! Oh, you're awake. You all right there, lass? Come on. Go further. You were moaning something fierce for a while there.
Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though, don't worry.
Okay, low key, those flowers look kind of great. Not gonna lie. Oh, look at the sand. That's actually kind of pretty.
You there! Halt!
Look at the small child captaining the thing. What's this all about? Love his mustache.
Inspection! Men, search the carriage!
I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so, don't be disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh?
Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out.
Also, for those who played this before, the twins.
Sir, look! Somnus.
What? Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? Was Somnus a thing? I remember it being that a thing.
You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual.
Ah!
Amalja! Amalja! To arms! To arms!
Oh. Can't go and, like, extort poor travelers. Unless, you know, or try not to die.
Seven hells considers a warning. Now go, all of you. Grr.
I'm gonna ask, like, are, like, the twins, if you come to know them later on, are they always wearing those robes? I swear they used to have, like, the other robes, like the blue ones. Not, like, already color-coded. What if they changed that?
Phew! That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. Unless you're a gamer or an adventurer.
Be careful around them brass blades, lass.
Bastards have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. You're like common bandits, they are, or you're less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead of you, mind keeping me company till we arrive?
Where else am I gonna go?
Them youngins don't match care for conversation, see?
Yeah, I swear they are wearing different outfits that are now also color-coded to what they wear later on. That's funny. I swear.
Brent's the name, and Peddlin's betrayed. Judging by your usual garments, or as you're one of them new adventurers. Well, assume away. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that's adventuring a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it?
To gain power, to win glory, to massive fortune. Oh, to win glory! Glory, well, yeah. Have a good time. Really a take on tasks as the other folk ain't. An adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy.
When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild.
You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there.
Woo, yay. Just remember there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a Brent fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Udall?
No, it's not.
But of course it ain't. Still, might be as a sturdy intern has a few new things to teach you about your destination. Ahem. Udall's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all of the real power. Them and their monotonous cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that would happen while she still commands the loyalty of the royalists. And the royalists ain't nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, as they show no sign of stopping. 'Cause the lizard men, That's the Almalja. Couldn't care less about the Udon politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breeding profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree.
Why didn't they voice you, old man?
Ah, at long last. Behold, Uldal, Jew of Thanlan, where folk turn sand into gold.
Ugh. The wild thing about that guy is he comes across as such, like, you know, it's the first person you talk to. He's a named character, and you never see him really again in person. You see like characters look like him, meant to represent them, but really after this, they just kind of like disappear, to my knowledge, unless they show up in some side quest. Anyway, cutscene 3.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance, her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
You voiced all that and still not Brent? Come on. Howdy, Baka. Welcome to stream. We're playing some Final Fantasy today. Just started a new game plus. Anyway, and here's where you part ways, lass. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Finally, they made him really old. Here, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for putting up with me prattle. Because the game goes well, all things considered. Thank you, kind sir. What do you mean? Never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become that sort of storied personage I can brag about having met ya. And I'll consider us square. So long, partner. Give me a will. Give me a will.
Traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Final Fantasy XIV. I know it's 14. Kind of looking kind of like spoiler for Wig Game, but blue and tall. Oh, you mean my main? Yeah, Grania. Hi. I don't think you were here to get to introduce them properly, but yes, Grania is a Rogadin, a 7-foot tall lady, a lady pirate from the waters of Limza Laminza in this game. Come out to the desert here because, well, that's where I started when I first started playing this, like, God, 3 years ago. But, I'm kind of curious what kind of spoiler the Rock of the Wheeling Mountain fit. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I probably should get some new outfits at this point. I'm wearing this one for a bit while streaming. But you know what? I kind of like looking a bit, too close, much too close. A bit nice for y'all. Right now, I've been starting a new game plus, getting through some cutscenes. But so sit back and enjoy. Where is the? Oh, I lost its shift. I think it's 4. We needed to get a banana tie. Why do you need to get a banana tie? Do I need a banana tie? I'm kind of worried now. Ugh. Slowly I walked into the city, step by step, ready for adventure. Oi, adventure! Over here! Oh no, this is like a different guy. The guy just kind of leans. Yeah, him. He's not like that at all. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell? It's probably the fact that you're totally not wearing max level gear. Name's Raymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our city, free of charge even, just as one like? A new dog is here, and I'm not thrilled about it. There's 3 total dogs. Dare I ask what you mean by new dogs? So let's see. That's right. That's where he to meet to come to the Adventurers Guild to meet with this lovely gal. You're probably going to meet Momodi. Why, hello there. Who might you be? Perhaps you're all caught up to our wars before. If you're going to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Uldal, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. Ha! Wait, green? What do you mean, green adventurers? And lucky for you, that is, without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Listen, lady, I know more than you. Like our conflict with the Al-Malja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's... Why is it so quiet? Then there are the Gallian Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Yeah, I'm getting like no audio from the game. The peoples drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry and a lingering feeling of loss. A little wonder it scarce between 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye, 'twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing that the surveyors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who had laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering. I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we don't let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. I'll ask that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Uldal in a better state than you found her. If you promise that, I'll happy to let you join the guild. And that's how my giant lady joined the Adventurers Guild. Alright then, I promise the promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spinning and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Uldal means more business for the quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register. Neat as you can, please. Let's see. Grania Mordio. Well, ain't that a charming name? As well as off the tongue, it does. All right, Miss Mordillo, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. Ah, yes. Shady, shady types. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Who is this guy? I haven't heard of this guy at all. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to the scum. No, please, mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one. If I'm honest, don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Or else. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. This is the least intimidating debt collector that I've ever seen in my entire life. Any road, welcome to Udall, Grania. And meanwhile, in the back, I just hear legs fall like, ow! Ah! Oh, not my arm! No, not my hand! Ah! Ah, adventure. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Alright, there's a good catch-up to everything we are now. Also, just, yeah, the whole just dissonance of what's going on behind me. He's like, yeah, don't mind them. That's just Phil. He owes him at least 5 weeks of 50,000 gil. He'll be good for it. As soon as they sell his spleen or kidney. One thing I want to go back for a hot second here is... Ooh. Let's talk real quick for those who... I think between Baka especially. Actually, speaking of Baka, so one of the people in this residence found some kind of sad, scared... Oh, stray dog. Got him some shots and brought him home. Oh! The people who takes care of the dogs with my weird living. Oh, so you have to go and take care of all of them? Well... I mean, yeah, it's a pain I can imagine, but good for you for at least helping out with the pooch. But A Realm Reborn, it does have quite the backstory to it. It's actually not technically the first iteration of the game. The original Final Fantasy XIV, oh my gosh, came out, let's say, in 2010. And to say that it had a troubled launch would be an understatement. It was rough across the board. So rough that the Final Fantasy owners, Square Enix, got rid of the original director and brought in a new one, who's been the same director up till now, who goes by Yoshi P. And basically pushed him towards the project and said, "Fix it." To which he took a long look at it, and he came back and said, "Yeah. We need to burn it. Burn it all down. Burn it and start fresh." And so, after some convincing, Square Enix agreed. They went along with it. They essentially chucked a meteor, or essentially a moon, at the world, blowing up basically the whole thing. And Yoshi P then took what was left in the shambles and made the current game as it is today, A Realm Reborn, hence the name. But the cool bit that I think is awesome is they tied the whole thing together into the lore. So it's like a part of the world that everyone, the game as they knew it, was destroyed, and now this game is picking up after that climatic event, which they made into one hell of a cool cutscene, which we're about to watch now. So, I was going to restart it here. But yeah. This is basically... And they played this essentially, I want to say, at the end of 1.0, before they brought out what is now essentially 2.0 at the story point I am in right now. And the lead-up, the clips, the video was incredible. Because you could see this moon at various points in the game world and map. You could go to this battlefield and see this thing slowly descending as the timer clicked down to the final moments before they shut down the game and destroyed 1.0. And yes, Jade is definitely having a fun time in the other room. And yeah, Astro was totally right. They dropped the biggest demigod onto the map and it said, "Burn it." And you can see these scars of this battle everywhere throughout the starting zones in the game. And by this point of the story, the Garlean Empire, basically the main baddies, had like kind of brought all the starting, towns to a standstill, fighting them to this battlefield, and they got the bright idea to use the moon, which turned out wasn't exactly a moon; it was a giant satellite, and thought, "Hey, we'll use it to crush the Empire. Will use it to crush us, the good guys, destroy all the starting zones and towns, all the free peoples, and pick up after the ashes were done." And so the fighters Z here are meant to represent the original players and heroes. They all represent various classes like the bard, the tank, or warrior. You got the black mage. There's the paladin, and of course the white mage. Fighting to the very last breath, while the world as they know it's about to come to an end. And as you can see, things are, for the most part, kind of going well. And then suddenly, this happens as the timer clicks down. As it revealed that, yeah, the giant moon, the satellite, they thought they could just toss at the world. Yeah, it's not even a satellite. It's a cage. It's what was containing what the game calls a primal, a powerful being called Bahamut. Yes, if you played Final Fantasy at all, you know that Bahamut is one of the biggest summons you could possibly bring out. This giant, colossal dragon that just goes to town. I can imagine just seeing this, watching all the silhouettes of these towns as this destruction's going on in the background. Yeah, the Goroth meteorite, yes, a prison for the most dangerous dragon in existence in the Final Fantasy world. Yeah. Yeah, I can't, just the awe of this thing just flying by, blowing up the world. Literally sending it into almost apocalypse, man. The heroes, basically unable to do jack shit. Then suddenly, in walks in one of the NPCs the players have come to know, Louis Sois. Basically, kind of like the game's Gandalf, a really wizard who was trying his best to kind of stop this from happening. And so, not knowing what to do, the old man calls out to the gods to step in, to seal the beast one more time. Louis Sois, you imagine the level of the spell, he basically sends out, you just saw there, all of his underlings, his followers, the signs of the seventh dawn, to go across the realm to various altars to basically pray for divine deliverance. And by God, Final Fantasy Gandalf basically doesn't pull it off. So you imagine all these characters here are all of the various NPCs who've come to hope and love, and as he just goes and sends the player characters to who knows where, as you see him as the fire consumes him. Who should have used a Master Ball, homie? Ah! But so, moments later, the heroes suddenly find themselves back in a world that isn't destroyed. Somehow, Bahamut was defeated that day, and the players don't know. Nobody knows. That flash of light, as you saw Momodi mentioned earlier, yeah, it essentially wiped everyone's memories. What happened next? Leaving everyone else to rebuild, which is where the game picks up now. The realm has been reborn, has been rebuilt over the shambles of Bahamut's attack, and the player characters who managed to play up to this point find out that they've been set forward in time 5 years, with no one remembering who they are. Now, if you're someone like me, you picked up like after this. From my point of view, those characters never come back. They are gone for good. Disappear. They sacrifice themselves to help seal Bahamut, leaving new adventurers like me, Grania, to come in and try to follow in their steps, to be warriors of light. Because hey, that's because the original warriors disappeared in light. Hence, we got the name. But yeah, no, I just do enjoy that. If you were lucky enough to play through, this would be your point of view. Teleported into the future with a game that would go on to be award-winning, would go on to be a colossal hit. A realm just waiting to be ventured into with you and your friends. And damn, did Yoshi P pull it off? Here we are, 5 expansions later. And goddamn, is it good. It's great. So that's where we are today. Falling in to the world of Eorzea. Alright, that's enough background spiel. Let's finally get to our first quest now, shall we? Let's see here. Okay. Oh, unrelated, but the Uzumaki anime is coming out at the end of this month. Uzumaki. That sounds familiar. What's that one based on? Is another Shonen Jump? Shonen Jump? Blech. Yeah. To my fellow Final Fantasy players listening in, please let me know how my recap went for that, because I feel like it was kind of gush for a solid however long that was. Junji Into. Kind of curious. I'll have to look it up later. Jade made curry, by the way. It's delish. Oh. I missed the gush. Redo it. Bracken! We see 5 years back in 2010. No, I'm not gonna go that far. Oh, but hi, Bracken. Welcome to the stream. We are doing a new game plus run of A Realm Reborn, and I am starting on quest number 1. I'm doing a quick recap and rewatch of all the cutscenes up to this point, for the most part. I need to go to. We must rebuild. I need to go speak to Papashan. Oh, that anime. Yeah. Is that the one with like the creepy like face with like the weird like hole in their head, or whatever? I'm not sure what's going on, but I've been very interested in seeing more into that. I didn't realize that was the name of it. I feel kind of ashamed, as the resident horror buff, not knowing the name of it. We just did the first Rumble fight in Heavensward. That would be the bug one. I always forget his name. That's a fun fight. Has some great weapons, but yeah. But here we are, outside of Uldal, into the wilds of Thanland. By the by, I should introduce y'all to the stream. My beloved Chocobo, Calico. Named after Calico Jack, the pirate. Yeah, most of my characters and mounts in this game are named after pirates. I like pirates. Sue me. Let's see. Let's see. Ravana, yes, thank you. Thank you, Astra. Probably that one. A girl with a spiral hole in her head, right? Black and white. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking of there, Baka. We need to go out to meet Papashan. Now, I know I can like fly to all these locations, I think, still in New Game Plus, but honestly, there's something about just like walking across the map that just hits different. I believe it's the man we're meant to meet, Papashan. Well, you said you took the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul my body advised me to expect? 20th it comes out when it comes out. What is it coming out on there, Baka? I'm Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. Less than 100 tomes left to get. What are we trying to get there, Ashra? Pants? Gloves? Yeah, don't feel bad, Bracken. Ravana, I've beat him ages ago, and I am still fuzzy on his name and a few other names. To me, it's just like, he's just the samurai bug. Ooh, Toonami! Toonami's still a thing? Huh. I thought WB got rid of all the good stuff. Empty tale, I assure you. Truly I am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now two Udalans work together to our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Udal to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting relief and restoration. Udal needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point. I suppose I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Oh, I can't get rewards at this point? Oh, pity. Since you come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. I think they disappeared for a bit, and they came back, I think. I know they went on hiatus, just kind of like ended like around the early 2000s, but it's good to hear they're back. Toonami's a staple, man. I don't know why they got rid of that. That's like what got a lot of us introduced to so many great anime. You just did it yesterday, Loish. Well, I mean, come on. You fight so many primals in this game, Brack. I'm not surprised that a few of them kind of fall between the cracks. I mean, not all of them are as well known as like Ifrit, Bismarck, not Gridania. They're blanking on them. God, Titan, and Windy Titty Mommy. The Wind Primal. What's her name? It's gonna bother me now. Oh, scheisse. I'll come to me later. I'm bad with names, so. Anyway, Papashan, just a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, dispatched to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Okay, let's go and stave off the thoughts of suicide by the power of pretzels. He's right up there! Papashan, buddy, you're telling me, yes, I know you are small, but you're telling me you can't walk up the measly 5 minutes to your bloke up on top of the hill. My goodness. Garuda, thank you. Thank you, Bracken. Garuda, but she's now canonically known as Windy Titty Mommy. I own it. Halt, madame! I'm going to have to ask you to put that pretzel on the ground and place your hands between. What? What the hell do we do with a pretzel? Twilight pretzel, traditional Dunes folk bread twisted into the shape of a nut and sprinkled generously with coarse ground salt before being baked to a perfect brown resembling twilight over Thanland. Okay, there you go. State your name in business. I love it. I tried turning down the sensitivity on my... But the audio's still off on your end. Let's turn that back on. There we go. I realized that Jade can still be heard in the other room. Can you hear her? I tried to change the sensitivity a little bit there. The blue boxes throw me off every time. You and your Madman UI. What? I like the classic UI from, Final Fantasy VII and all that. I like blue. I'm not like the gray ones. The gray is so gray. I like color. Is Jade rating? Yes, she is rating the other room. Also, I'm glad to see that the connection's holding up with her rating and all that. I was kind of worried about that. But anyway, state your name in business. A Twilight Pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. You can say this new post has my nerves in a twist. Oh, can I hear him? I no. Boo! I too use the classic UI. Good! One of us! I'm terribly sorry for that. Ahem. Well, yes. Well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. You know what? For that, I'm not bringing you any mustard. Papa Sean tells me to do so. Garuda like the high-sea fighter jet with the goofy maser cannons? No, Garuda as in... can I show the picture of it here? As in giant bird summon lady. With wings. Basically a harpy. Alright, let's hop on the Chocobo. Where's the music here? Is this that quiet out here? It's weird. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be doing really well that I don't like to do. Let's play the mountain music. There we go. Bam, bam, ba-da. West in front, clear. East in front, clear. Here's your pretzel. Clear for your mouth. No, not Garuda. Windy titty mommy. Also known as, on the side sometimes, as WWTM. For blue boxes and now mountain music. Verified insane. For me, for Papa Sean, a Twilight Pretzel, my favorite. How did he know? Can't find an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't find any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Boo! Papa Sean, do you train all of your knights in the art of bad puns? Because I'm not sure if I like the look of it. Jade would probably love it. Alright, let's get to the guy. "12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me." Yeah, it's really tough, dealing with the random temperatures, especially during this hot day. Here, have a dry pretzel. A Twilight Pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. God damn. The puns. Alright, let's get back to Papa Sean. Grania Mordillo. Adventurer. Chocobo Rider. Pretzel vendor. Where is he? Over here? Okay, you have any more on-the-nose puns there, Papa? "You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see." Well, yes, he told me to deliver them. "Tell me, how fare Sultan Sword sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all?" "What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you." But it better not be delivering more food. "Grania, I have just this moment." No, the time for concealment is past. Truth is, before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. God, his neck must be so sore looking up at me. Like, man, like I don't know, like from 7 feet down to like what? How tall is Papa Sean? 1.5. I probably should get back to finishing Enluda's trip through Dawn Trail. You probably should at some point. You're so close to the end, might as well finish it. Then you get to like other stuff. But I get if you're kind of burnt out. I mean, you have all the time in the world, and then if you want someone to come hang out, you load them. I'm willing. I'm good for it. Papa Sean is 8 feet tall. It's just Lalafell magic to make them appear non-threatening. Are you saying that Lalafells are actually giants in disguise? Because that'd be kind of funny. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home. I've been ordered to see to her safe return. The someone sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I feel others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. I mean, yeah, you got the leader. He's leaving the figurehead of the leader out in the wild, hiding. Who knows what's going to happen if they get kidnapped? Think of the blackmail potential. The briberies. The ransoms. And should we allow her to come to any harm, that even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Grania. It must not. And I think I hear a Jade. The audience wants to know how goes the rating there, love. Yeah. Just so you know, even though you may not be on stream, your presence is still heard.
Can you hear me screaming over
Yes,
there?
they can.
God damn! I'm gonna get this wasp and I'm gonna smack her with a fucking shoe! I fucking hate this bee!
Yes.
Go to death, and I will overthrow her!
As you can see, Jade is going through it right now. That cannot happen. Grania, it must not! Also, do you hear a dying woman in the distance?
Are you restarting the MSQ?
Yeah, I'm playing New Game Plus.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Just wondering. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck getting beat up by the end game idol.
Sweet peeps. Thanks so much.
Oh, also it says they're fighting the bee too. They feel it, they say. Yeah. Savage rating. Load 'em. That reminds me of World of Warcraft's world enlarger item that enlarges the entire world instead of making you smaller. Huh. That's kind of cool. There's like a in-game item that basically doesn't really shrink you down, so to speak, but makes everything else. It's kind of fun. I need to help you find her. Bracken can't wait to know that suffering again. Well, you're well on your way there, bud. Praise the time, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan's is vast, and there are only so many of us. Some of us are very small, you see. The young woman's name is Lady Lylia. I want you to go south and look for her in the city of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Also, not even doing savage rating, just normal. But still being the one Reaper in the party that's busting out more damage than anyone else is bruh. Well, I mean, Reapers, which is a class for you, your sake, Baka. I mean, aren't they still dealing out a good amount of damage, I thought? Or is that not a thing anymore? Huh. Also, I love the fact in this game you can play as more than one class on the same character. Look, I may be a cracked Reaper, but come on, guys. When a Savage Reaper, look at all the work you need to do to actually. Yeah. Like, are you talking about like the, just the effort of getting like the work of getting behind a group, or the effort of getting like the equipment and all that? Because I know there's plenty like people in RFC that be more than happy to help get you started. I mean, I think a few of them have disbanded their normal Savage groups. They might even need like to looking for people to kind of start a new one. I really just like you can play all the classes on one character, but accept that alternative is functionally impossible. Really, you don't like the fact? That's one of the pluses for me. But each to each their own. You've added Numerons into my main Yu-Gi-Oh deck. It's been fun. What's a, dare I ask, Numeron? Sounds like a neuron. Both the group and the gear. I just don't care to grind any of it at all, ever. Yeah, I get that. The grind part is a big reason why I don't do Savage Rating myself. Also, I haven't stabbed anything in stream yet. There we go. And stab. Okay, feel better now. Alright, let's... So here's the tree. And I'm assuming we need it right over here. Oh, look! A hooded Lalafell. Could this possibly be the person we're looking for? Surely it wouldn't be that easy. It's battle. This battles only occur only in certain quests and missions. Yes, I don't need to know this. Let's go. Okay, so you missed like the comboing of the different things there. I get that.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
No.
Show yourself.
What?
As you command.
For those wondering, yes, that is who you think it is from Critical Role.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your
Let's see.
welfare.
There we go. Yeah, you meet her way later. You meet her like right away, including Thancred, who is much more of a playboy. Let's just do my face up.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us.
Yeah, it's original cast too. There a little.
And I'd prefer not to join them. If it's all the same to you.
And it's so weird.
Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
Oh yeah. Like
You should
Thancred
return with us. The
loses
station
his
master
original
will be
like
eager to thank Lady Lilia's
personality
protector in person.
so quick throughout AIR.
Alas,
Look, it's Ripley.
the station master will have to wait.
What are you doing outside of Metroid Prime?
Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way.
Speak for yourself, pretty boy.
As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Are you saying I should get hurt? Let's see. Things would have scaled me down to level 2. Ah! Let's see. Oh man, I'm just a baby fighter now. Okay, I have one attack. Nope, I do have some other things. My positional. Go fight with your one button. Ah! And yes, I do play with good crossbat. Don't judge me. Or judge me and just know that I'm awesome. Numerons are a small archetype where you can get out of 4 machine monsters and they each double each other's attack. Except the attack of enemy monster. Really good for 2Ks. When your opponent isn't. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so I need to have the little ones. You got it. Stabby stab stab. Eh. Stay close to me to heal you. I'm doing kind of good there, fam. Yeah, those monsters remind me a lot of... You focus the camera on your target. And yes, I focus on my targets. That's Supposed to go just do this. Hiya, gaga. I feel so bad. I ever hit that the button on accident and get mad. I like how, despite the fact my level is like 2, I still am doing like about roughly a good amount of damage with these weapons. Woo! We did it, Thancred! We killed that gargoyle. Man. Dude! Ooh, look, they dropped a rupee. A blue one at that. I think it's worth like 5. Go pick up a magic bottle or a sword, maybe some slingshot seeds. He thinks this is a regular rupee. Getting like strange flashbacks to Ocarina of Time with the whole like
Hear, feel, think.
ooh, love the shaders. The graphical update did this wonders. Ugh. Enjoying doing fantasy game streams now? So far, yeah, honestly. It's kind of a nice change in pace. Like,
Crystal bearer.
I mean, the big reason why I wanted to start doing more fantasy stuff is that with Jade and I selling at cons now,
I am
Heidelin.
All made one.
Nice to meet you, Sentient
A
Rock.
light there once was that shone throughout this realm.
I remember you being
But it
a lot
has
bigger.
since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all,
Hold that thought there, Baka.
I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
I'm assuming you're not really just one of these rocks. You're all these rocks. And my lady's shiny and, and multifaceted. All in one. That's literally Yogg Sothoth. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
By thy deeds
Look upon me.
shall the
Be not
crystals
afraid.
reveal themselves to thee. Only believe.
There we go. Yeah, you're much bigger than that's right. That's more right. She's all those rocks made one big rock. Woo! So there's a bunch of us getting the call from Giant Magic Rock. Ready. Getting like Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
No. I looked Honey Bee right in the eyes, hit her with the Reaper LB3 while she hit me with the Tank Buster, and we killed each other. Nice.
Ah, coming around now.
What? Huh? Sorry. What was in that rock? I mean, what rock? Wasn't my rock. Can't prove nothing. But yes, I'm happy to do
Mind telling me
fantasy
what
streams.
that was?
Pause that for a second there, Lilyria, if that really is your name. But yes, I'm happy to be doing fantasy streams because with us going to cons now, we are getting a mix of people who are meeting us who are not, I mean, who do enjoy like horror things, and with us, you know, are selling bugs and the sort. We do have some spooky stuff, but a lot of things people are meeting are big into adventures and fantasy, and I really wanted to have both, like the things, both of our things we do with her sending art in person, me online. We'll have more synergy, more of a mesh between the two, because, well, we already played Elden Ring for a full 24 hours. I started off doing D&D stuff, and really thought it was kind of time to really, you know, not really get back strictly into D&D, but to kind of honor the fact that I started this whole channel with a focus on both, a lot of things I love, horror, fantasy, adventure. And so I thought it was a way to kind of like balance it out. Besides, I really have come to enjoy streaming. I mean, I'm a videographer at heart, and I do want to make videos, immensely so. But the thing is, I realized last month that that the video process was, you know, this came for me the biggest thing I want to do, where I get the most fun out of this, which is entertaining, talking to you all. Mythic Mondays and Thriller Thursdays. Oh, I like that too. Ubaka, I like that a lot. But at the heart of why I make videos, I want to entertain. And the videos, to the quality I want to make them, I need a team, which I, you know, need to get out there and make more stuff. So until that time I get a team, I need to find a better way to really go and hang out with you all and spend time with you all and bring smiles, joy, make things lively. So streaming more just seemed like a natural fit, and having nothing but horror streams, I feel like we get old after a while. So having fantasy streams helps balance it out, helps keep things not being too spooky, and you know, and keep more levity, I guess I'm trying to say here. So yeah, no, I'm very happy to be doing fantasy streams, even though this is just the first one. But as far as I can tell, how everything's working, yeah. Oh, Jade. Oh, dear Jade. Yeah, I am looking forward to doing this more. Wow, what a loser, going unconscious on some random monster. Yeah, well, but first time, come on!
Yeah, but how?
God, your voice actress is really tripping me, man.
How, but who? We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
Oh. Come on! This is rude.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
You did see the crystal. It's like, huh,
Of course.
that looks cursed.
This changes
I'll let the noob touch
everything.
it first. Nice.
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Is that your serial name? Apologies. Lady Lilira.
Dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
So, there! I think I once brute forced a Dragon Quest boss that I was supposed to lose to. Oh, I've been there. I've actually gone and, like, have fought things well above my pay grade, so to speak.
Until then,
Just because I want to see if I
try and
could.
stay awake.
Try to stay awake if I could. Early Thad Grid's a jerk. Also, you didn't tell us his name. Yeah. The entire time, like, they tell his name. Like, who are you? Are you dumb face? Pompous asshole? Jerky butt munch? No. Actually, funny story. When Jade first got into ARR, she did it through a different city, Gridania, which is basically the wooden elven starting zone. And she got livid with the people that she meets, to the point that she was shouting, like you hear her down in the other room, like full on, like, what is your name? She was like screeching to the point she was like red in the face. It was funny. It was funny. Oh god, all the starter zones do that with their Scion, huh? Yeah, they do. Yeah, did you start, was it? You turned in Gridania too there, huh? They had 2 members that could heal. I was forced to be like bard type class, and I had a cleric, so yeah. Oh. Look at all the tiny people. Do you realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse? Why, her grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Udal. Udal. Please, you're not to say such things. You will find it, I swear to you. Baka, I forgot what the number it was, but I had a flying train and cool dragon armor. That's cool. Dragon armors are cool. I like dragons. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. Oh, wow. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Blah! Gosh, my voice is just as bad. Who am I to judge the current VA? Okay, that Kurtzy was kind of cute. I cannot thank you enough, Grania. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lileria from void-sid fiends. Finally out of fancy gnomes, right? For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Have a pretzel! A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you've met Thancred. Oh, see, that's how you learn his name. Yeah, the other ones, they take for, you don't learn it for like at least another 2 quests or 2, I know, for Gridania. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Grania, you're just the sort of adventurer we need some around here. I pray you show this kindness to the same kindness to the people of Thenland as you did to us today. Oh, we're down here now. Sayado? Kyoda? You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. Ugh. Coffin makers? For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Gosh, the tongue twister there. The royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particular popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and prefer the pumpkin, you see. The scheduled shipment for the Nanawan mines, from which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Yes, they really do right now, man. It's just weird. They're not nearly that. Really, you have no time at all there, Psychoida, whatever your name is, to walk less than a minute away to this farm. Like, I literally could probably see you from here. Maybe I can't, but still. That's pathetic. I know you have tiny legs. Is this a tall thing? If Kaikota doesn't come call it soon, this particular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Man, I thought I liked alliteration. Oh, so you delivered this, this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. Oh, it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts. As such, we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Oh my god! It is so quiet here at night. They're repeating portions in the first half of their names. Gagari, Papashan. Yeah, Sisi Doa. Yeah. It's definitely a popular naming convention of the Lalafell in Eorzea. Be like Tataru, Nanamo. Got some pants with the 69 roll. Nice. I dubbed thee the alliteration gnomes. Ah! Baka, that's amazing. Love it. Okay. Hello, Roger. Drink for you, lassie. Ye won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. Hello, suddenly Pirate Roger. What, that? We, CZ Doa, asked ya to bring this here to me. Ha! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drinks on an arse back home. Oh, man. Yeah, James Earl Jones passed away today. 93, I believe. I should show you my Lalafell Edna. Yeah, if you know where I am, come say hi, Hosra. But hell's an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly about meat and starting to tell on their health. They're good to get some vegetables in their bellies. I'm not sure how much nutrients are in a pumpkin there, buddy. So I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Rank, 93. Yeah, 93, yeah. Still got some more tomes to get before I can. Me can't take a break to show us your Lalafell? Pity. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some which may be useful to you. Word is, Blackbrush Station's solely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you actually put a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do it a lot worse. I'm out of time, Limey. Yeah. Oh, you want to jump on for a minute tonight and knock out a roulette of my... Hey, I got another half hour here, Bracken. I would not be opposed to joining on the roulette to get at least a duty in tonight. I'm not sure if that was a good sound or a bad sound with Jade. She sounds like she's still going through it, so she's in a bad sound. Limit. The T didn't go out. Sure it didn't. Tommy could be an interesting character to have in a D&D campaign. Tommy was with to me. To my? Well, a good name, just an interesting name. Yeah, what kind of character would you make out of that, though? Sure thing. Let me take out the trash and unlock. Cool. So we actually get at least one duty in tonight. It'll be fun. Okay. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are swords hired by Amangia and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interest. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared.
A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I will not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. If your head, one legs with feet. Yeah, I'm good. I got all that. Wherein is got to make sure you have all level 5 and higher gear. Do you have that? Yes, I think I should. Good, everything appears in order. Yet, know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brush aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Okay, out of house and home. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons. Oh my god, Shade. Is it coming through? Jesus, going nuts. Oh my god. She's a strange monster, like a succubus mixed with like a sponge or a starfish. A guy gets obsessed with her game and game ends her. She regenerates into a new her, becomes more monstrous. Oh, so it's like a Hydra, but the more you destroy them, the freakier they become. Oh shit, I'm hearing it all. Oh, great. I wonder if we can go like hunt them down. We just pass through the station every day, but not without incidents. Organs coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fresca's watch. A tunnel which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a Quoblin nest. Oh no, not Coblins. Quoblins? Basically sentient, I believe, rock monsters. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug and are practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more! Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the Corblins hide. Use this little ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. Alright, let's go kill some basic monsters. Alright. There you go. Deer. Oh my god, Jade. So there's some multiples who are walking around getting into misadventures. Jeez. It's just more not really like. Yeah, these guys kind of like the Hydra heads. That's crazy there, Baka. Honeybee does things to people. She do something to honeybees. She's. Oh, Honeybee. Let's see. Silver ore cluster. Several chunks of silver which have grown together to form a sizable cluster. Alright, let's kill some monsters. There they are. Look at these things. Look at their chattering dumb teeth. Yeah. And death. Oh, there's more! Alright, we'll have one of these. Haka! I love you can go to the first person in this. It's fun. Kabah! God, I didn't realize there actually was supposed to be a viable threat at this level. Because those things quickly become just like basically background joke characters. Very quickly. To me, she makes me want to grab a crowbar because there's only one southerner who can seduce me. Aww! Are you talking about your boyfriend, Ashura? The lovely Natty? Oh, I'm gonna tell them you said that. Live. Gross. Alright, we're on to kill your rock dudes. Well done! Should be easy to work to keep the tunnel free of Quoblins, but our weapons shall be able to go unmolested for a time. That's true. Bracken's also a southerner. Yeah. Real quick, Oscar, who were you talking about? Was it your lovely boy Natty, or was it the lovely man Bracken? I mean, love can bloom on the battlefield, and all three of us went through the horrors of Elden Ring together in one night. Which we really gotta try to get through the DLC at some point. We tried to do that charity stream over the summer, kind of like bombed hard. Yeah, I'd love to try to do like a second attempt at that, you know.
For the children. The children. Actually, full stop. I have thought about, actually, it's making the gaming gauntlet a weekly stream at some point in the future, if our schedules line up ever. But would it be cool? They'd raise money on a weekly / semi-weekly basis. I think it'd be fun for a good cause. Anyway. I'll toss you down a flight of stairs, Bracken. Asra, honey, you have to understand, Bracken is a former pro wrestler. You're gonna need more than stairs to take them out, bud. Oh, talk dirty to me. Behave, you two. Behave. Disruption to ore shipments threaten not only the interest of Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern, but of Uldal herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear a nation's lifeblood. Aren't you poetic there, Warren? If only he had more women like you to lend a hand. Alright, okay, who's the next adventurer gonna send me off? Like, it's kind of like basically adventuring around from person to person who just happens to have someone nearby with something that I could do for them. Like Zuzu Mida here. Never said I was at the bottom of the stairs. You know, I just keep promising more of a good time there, bud. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concerned appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. Even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wystan, and he is a very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with this... Sorry, what was that word? Sakurium? Gosh. Oops. Hi. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Udal. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice, which is invariably heard, belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished skill upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Hi, Tifa. What's up, girl? I think my dog needs to go outside. Girl, you have to wait another 15 minutes because my boy Bracken is ready to go do a duty. But you can come here real quick if you want, huh? But suffice it to say, if Wystan thinks he can complete with the legs of the Syndicate, he is in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wystan and volunteer for his expedition. Alright, I think it's a good point to stop for the New Game Plus. It's like a series of adventures to go help a wannabe prospector to go and adventure with Bracken real quick. Let's see here. Where are you, buddy? Where is Bracken? There you are. Areola Pincheria. Oh, I forgot your name was that. Okay, buddy. I'm not sure about the delay here, but I'm assuming you're doing some roulette, I believe. Let's see. But I'll go in as a tank for your adventure here, because I need to level up my warrior. But yeah, so we're gonna end tonight. Looks like by doing a roulette. Basically, we're gonna do a random dungeon or trial in the game. I'm not sure what kind of roulette we're doing. How much time do you have? I have time for maybe one or two things. So my portrait looks good. Go pretty. Let's start off with a random dungeon to get some fighting in tonight. Because you do typically the masonry for the big tombstones. Okay. Oh, for the 350. So we're gonna jump right into the end game main scenario. Okay, we'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do here. Well, the stream is probably gonna end in about 15 to 20 minutes. Let's go do a leveling, because that'll probably be enough time there. And after that, I'll go do the main story with you, because the main scenario ones are typically end game stuff, and I'd be kind of ironic to go show the start of the main scenario, and then jump to the very end of it in the same stream, completely out of context. So, let's see. She wants tombstones. Okay. Everyone at the first one ends up being long, yeah. Well, the very next big one for tombstones would be Alliance raids, I believe. Yeah, at 120. So let's do that. Get some good old chaos in. Yeah, do that real quick, and then we'll can hop into high level dungeon. Never mind. Okay, I'll jump out of that real quick then. Get ready for Alliance. Oh, get an Oscar there too. Okay. Any other people lurking want to join in on this? Let's see. Yeah. I mean, that sounds good. Good lineup. Hey, Modem, I know if you're listening, if you want to join in, let us know. If not, I will go for the Alliance raid. A little bit of chaos. Sounds like a fun thing to end on. That's fine, I don't have to own it. Like I said at the start of the stream, actually we're here for that. Yeah. This game, by the by, Baka, has a free trial that has unlimited hours to it, and you can play up through the first 2 expansions, I believe, now, which is like well over like almost 200 plus hours of content, all for free before you have to go and buy the game and do like monthly subscription payments. So if at any point you want to try this out, you totally can, like that. And you know what? While I'm waiting, let's go house hunting. It was the first 2 when I started. It might be more now. I think it's presently still the first 2, because the Heavens were just for the longest time. Up to level 70. Okay. Okay. I imagine they might go up to the 3rd expansion once they get another, like maybe 3 or 4 years. Because it was just the one for the longest time. Just Heaven's Word for the longest time, which is award-winning. Let's see, I'm hunting down a medium house. Yeah, the in-game housing market is insane. 34. They still have not collected their house yet? I was going to say, just come check out his house at some point. I'll come check out your house in a little bit there, girl. Actually, yeah, but the housing market, like the in-game player housing market, is kind of cool. Like everyone can actually go and get their own plot of land and like build a very unique spot on it. However, space is awfully limited to do kind of like raffles essentially. And I've been on this one, and it still has not. It's still not collected. Oh, so made game plus. Okay. See. Yeah. No one bid on this. No one came to collect. So much one available private buyers. All right, I might go and grab that one. Also, Asra, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have your own house, or are you still living with Natty? I think you're on the same plot as my house is, but just a different ward or instance, as it were. Yeah, but we both have small houses. I'm currently trying to look for a medium because I want more space. Because Jade and I share one presently. You own the house. Cool, cool. You go this way. But yeah, I should totally go check out houses in future streams. Yeah. As much as the current method of bidding isn't the greatest, I still think arguably it's spot 6. Where is that? I still think it's a lot better than what it used to be, where effectively when someone moved out of a plot of land, the house would be like set on a random timer that at any point in like the 24 hours or so afterwards, it would then be allowed to be purchased. And so to get the house, you would have to be hopefully the first one to hit the house when it popped up to be available, and then proceed to buy it before everyone else did. So you effectively be sitting there almost for an entire day going like, you know, check the board. We have to buy a house. Confirm to buy the house. The house is not available just yet. And just ad nauseum for hours on end. And I managed to do it somehow with another house. Like I managed to be the lucky one that hit it at the right time. Now it's like, it's basically a raffle. And I'm going to try for this one because that's a nice little spot on the lakefront by a market board. I like that. So now that's been faster than expected. So let's go check out Asra's house. If I can. Where did I do that? Oh, never mind. Gotta go do this. Alright, let's see what Alliance Raid we're able to do. Alliance Raids are essentially large man dungeons. Bracken says I am homeless. I sleep in trees. If we ever get you to Mateus, we could get you added to one of our FCs, whether it's Asra or Jaden Mize. And you actually can then go and like get an apartment inside the free company house. And come on, people, I want to go and do the Alliance Raid. I want to fight big monsters. Por favor. Alright. Oh! Circus Tower. Ooh, it's really shiny. I've been here since the graphic update. Anyway. Take your time. For some food, for a little bit of a stat buff. Yeah, 25 players, fighting to the top of the tower, fighting various monsters and giant bosses. Possibly go wrong. Look at you, Astra, being a little mentor. Yeah, Astra has a crown and sword next to their name, which indicates that they're a player with enough clout to be trusted to help people learn the mechanics. So that's Asa right there with the Reaper. Okay. Let's split up these monsters a little bit there. Yeah. I'm effectively playing a, come here, is one of these? A warrior, which is basically a barbarian. I am too angry to die. You're a combat mentor. Apologies, to be specific, he's expert on combat. So my job is basically to be annoying as hell and keep everything on me to allow the DPS, the damagers, the fighters to go and deal their deeps while the healers keep me alive. Well, are the rest alive? I'm really curious how this is going to look. Camera. I love that there's a person on our team called Lola that greeted us with, "Hola, I am Lola." Nah. You might have a cold, Baka? I am so sorry. I've been getting over one myself, and they are not fun. Alright. It's Scylla. The lady with way too many wolf heads. Let's see. Might be fighting for control with the little bee here. Alright, I hope people know the mechanics in the background, because otherwise all of us are really starting to get frozen soon. Alright, pardon me. Here we go. Take the magic ball to this majigger. Charge it up. There we go. Okay, that's it. Point in the right direction there, boyo. Alright, gotta take that fireball to help unfreeze another character there. Cilia with too many wolf heads? That tracks. Yeah. I believe she's based on another Final Fantasy character. I haven't played the one that she's from. But I'll admit when I first saw her, I didn't see like the whole like human body portion. So I straight up called her Wolf NATO. Ah, Greek mythology. Okay, makes sense. That makes sense. I'll explain the okay, you take the B1, fine, I'll take what should be A's. No, take your big buff dude elsewhere. This is supposed to be each group takes and fights their own buff dude. Cilia collab with a living whirlpool to be annoying to some sailors. Okay. I can see that. Apparently brush up my Greek mythology. And Dragon. I don't care them fighting with Bunny Boy for the rights to kill things. They keep it pointed in one direction. I want to say it's the Odyssey, but I can't remember for sure. Well, so far you remember better than I, so give yourself some credit there. I won't get into the entire reason why we're climbing this tower, but I will say this: we get to the top before a crazed emperor goes up a portal to hell. basically the gist. Woo! La bolas. Now, this bastard has quite the bad rep because he's straight up Lily, little B, you gotta point him north. But yeah, this guy has the kind of the rough rep because straight up he he doesn't stay usually alive long enough for everybody else to be worried about his mechanics. Like, around his arena, there are like little jump pads that I have never seen used. He dies before they even become relevant. Yeah, that's such a good way to put it there. It's a reverse Tower of Babel. Except you don't keep this, you don't go and make this thing come tumbling down. Like, one of these days I would love to see the actual, like, mechanics, how they were supposed to be, but today's not that day. Because the thing is, even though most of us are probably scaled down to, I think it's like level 50 for this fight, our items, I believe, aren't really scaled that much. They treat us like to be like at the max level they can be. So it's kind of like, you know, having max gear for level 50 at the time, which makes all of these fights almost at times kind of like a walk in the park, frankly. A bit closer here so you can see the bit more of the fight. Oh, there's a dragon now. Rawr. Imagine building a tower to see your creator, then hit you with the "You better check yourself before you whack yourself, yeet!" Right? This is rude. Rome. Dragon. And point it north, as is tradition. Now, normally what should be going on is the other tanks should be grabbing all the various side dudes and taking it away from me. But they're all bringing them to me because this is just bad alliance mechanics right now. Anyway, on to one of my favorite fights in this old place. Let's go and beat up the Phantom of the Opera. See what I mean in a second. Ooh, the colors here are kind of cool. It's Amon with his big stupid hat. Sounds like Jade just died again. Yeah, sounds like she died. I heard it find on her desk. Must have gotten close. Okay, a little bit. Let's see how you do. Okay, on the opposite end, you actually can't get this guy's gear, and it is just fabulous. Alright, let's kill the Kumkums. Then, come here. Don't let him get powered up. I loved it. This guy is supposed to be like a major scientific genius, and yet the thing is filled with ghosts, slimes, and other weird doodads. When a spell hits your eye with a sword in your thigh, that's amore. And I'm a frog now, because of course I am. Frog's breath. Ah. Okay. Everyone get behind your designated icebergs before he goes and blots us all to heck. Woo! And Lily B is down. Okay, that tells me everything I need to know. All right, come here, dude. There. Oh, I gave the newbie a chance, and he failed me. That hurts. Okay. There he is. Big head honcho emperor himself. Where is Bracken? I haven't really caught up him during all this madness. Is homeboy Minotaur? No, he just got a really awesome, like, collar. Also, people are still in cutscene, jerk. And there's Areola. Hey, come on in, Bracken. Okay. Oh my god. Center of the arena. It's really always very, very important to these guys to keep them situated in the right spot. Because if you have them, like, some of them are directionally based. And if you don't set them up right, it could really fuck up some people's mechanics. As I say, as I miss hitting this circle of doom. Not close enough. Yep, he's quite human looking. Yeah, he's human, but buff as fuck. How you doing, bud? Okay, please bring those markers. Don't put them all in one spot. Don't put them all in one spot. Don't put them all in one spot. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay, they're all alive. Let's see who's new. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get up in those little wind gusts to make sure I don't get hit by the bad stuff. Alright, He's back on his throne, which means it's time to destroy the meteors. Which, of course, are naturally tied to these little ball things. He said he looks like Zoro's domain from Breath of the Wild and the Dogmatica Cathedral Boar from Master Duel that he had as a kid. Yeah, it's a cool design. No question there. Yeah, you got that cool. Yay, we're not gonna die. Yeah, there's a lot of cool places in this game. To list them all would take quite a bridge. Almost there, 31, 2%, and down goes the Bambino. Well done, guys. Yeah. Little victory pose. Love it. All right, who do I think was the coolest here? Well, I can't vote for my friends, so I'm gonna go for Day. For Deo. I don't need any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna go and pass on all of this. But I think that is a good time to end it, maybe. You know what? No, before I go, we were going to go check out Asura's house, so let's go do that. I don't want to be rude. Sure, I was trying to go to there. Where are you? There you are. State teleportation. Rapid state. Let's go visit the house real quick. Did I get any comms for that? Got some comms. Cool. Cool. But there's Asura and their lovely little flower house. Oh, that's pretty. And you got one of these cool little observation decks. I've seen these. I need to get one for myself. All right. I'm though gonna end it right here while we go and stargaze out into the nice rainy sky. Funny. All right, do this there. But that said, thank you all so much for hanging out today. This was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. I will probably be back with this next week, Monday. Same bad time, same bad channel. And we'll be here with Jane and I on Thursday with Haunted Hangouts at 6:30. We'll probably be going back to Cult of the Lamb, or I might convince her, if I can, to go back to the core because I want to get further in that because we're getting to some cool, juicy bits. Either way, if you watched this far in, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below what you enjoyed about today, or let me know what other kind of adventure games you'd like to see us play in the future. Check out the descriptions and stuff down below for details on various social things for myself and Jade, namely our Discord, which will be your great hub to find out all about the latest news from our social medias if you want to go subscribe to those individually. If not, that's okay. Love you either way. Shout out to my Patreons. Ryan, I know I need to change your name to us, or I'll get to it, I swear. Wally, Moody, Lodom, ADN, and Phantom Ghoul. You all have a great night. I'll see you on Thursday. You take care of yourselves now. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.